Hello everyone, True Zero Emissions here. So, wow, look how bright those lights are. So these are the Tinys LEDs, Tinys LEDs, tinysleds.com. You can find these LEDs. These are the 6500 Kelvin, which is the white light, and they can be cut at approximately every 2 inches if you want to make shorter pieces. And there's this very small line on there. You can see it, just barely see it. And these are powered by, I think if I recall correctly, 24 volts. And I purchased these with the 3M adhesive on the back. So they don't come with adhesive, you have to ask for that. It's an option. So it's called the 3M adhesive. And it works very well. Look, it's staying on there. I've been riding the scooter for hundreds of miles, and it's staying on very well. People absolutely love the lights. When I'm riding the scooter, sometimes I'll just ride it with the headlights off because I don't want to blind people. These are very bright, right? I'm thinking about putting some of the lights in the front. I don't want to put too many lights all over, right? Because when you see it just like this, people think it's hovering. They think I have like a UFO here, like a hovercraft that's anti-gravity floating on the ground, right? Which is great because that's exactly what I do want. So I'm already putting energy in creating that space, right? And I'm also doing the research, right? I'm doing the research because what do we have in the scooter? Yeah, we want to fly, of course. Everyone does, right? I haven't met anyone that doesn't want UFO technology in their scooters and cars and everything. Even if it's just to levitate a little bit off the ground, right? But we're already flying around in airplanes. Why not fly around with electrogravity at a more efficient way, right? Using nature, instead of just pushing wind around, using combustion and pushing wind with propellers, we can interact with the forces of nature that are present everywhere, right? But more efficient, right? Let nature flow through our circuitry in a more efficient way. Because right now, my understanding is everything's being short-circuited. That's why our batteries deplete. That's why our circuitry is so inefficient right now. So we slowly take these itty bitty small steps forward. But remember, LED lights, that could be considered over unity, right? Compared to the original light bulb. Remember 100-watt light bulbs that would get real hot? Look how much heat they created. Now we have lights that you put a little bit of energy in, and look how bright they are, and they take very little energy, and they're called LEDs, light emitting diode. So then people say, oh, well, that's not a light, that's not fair, you can't compare it. You know what? That's what they're going to say about electrogravity, right? They're going to say you can't compare it, it's different. Well, it is different, right? Everything, I mean, that's why a lot of people say, I'm not going to get caught up in the words. I just want, what is the meaning? What do we mean? And I think what we mean, we all want, is for our scooters to levitate on the ground in a solid manner, like it's on tracks, but you choose those tracks, right? We choose where we go. It's not just floating around in space like randomly. It's on rails, right? It's on rails. So that can be done. It's been done. It's being done. And for us to have it, we have to just focus on it and share our research with each other and videos, and possibly turn the comments off because there's so many distractions, irrelevant distractions when we share openly with everyone, right? But anyway, I'm just talking about myself. That's why I don't have new comments coming in on the channel. But I am happy to share my thoughts and research and thought experiments and my physical experiments that I do as well. And I'm really happy with these lights. So this is kind of like an update video just to share that I'm really happy with the Tinys LED lights. And I know a lot of companies make different kind of LEDs. But the way I found these was someone had these on their bicycle, their electric bike, and they were really happy with them. And I thought, you know, this person's happy with them, and they worked in lighting in the film industry their whole life, and they know a lot about lights. And so I consider that someone very knowledgeable and very experienced. And when they say that, when someone with that kind of experience and that kind of knowledge about a product and about similar products, and they choose this, I say, I'll go with that. And the price was great. I think it was, at the time I purchased these, and what you see there, and there's still some extra here too. This is still the extra. There's still enough almost to put on another scooter, right? And I think the price was around just over $20, I think, just for it might have been around $30, but everything came out to almost twice that because I'm paying for that, what else did I get? Oh, I added the adhesive. So there's the adhesive that I got the adhesive option, and then there's shipping. I don't remember what it came out to, but what I'm saying is these weren't, to me, they didn't seem very, very expensive. Now, some ideas about adding lights to the scooter is I was thinking about putting like a short 2-inch strip right here, and that way it might look like there's eyes, right? Like eyes coming through space, right? When I'm riding the scooter in the dark. And I also, it's been suggested to me to put some around here so that people can see the end, like where the end of the grips are. So I don't know, it's also been suggested to put some here and possibly on the inside. There's already a blinker in there, but I could also possibly put the Tiny's LED light in there, like a 2-inch strip, and then run wires to it, right? So I'm gonna run, any wires that I run to those lights will be what we call parallel, if I understand correctly. That's where the negative will go to the negative on all the negatives. So if I put some here, I'll have the negative wire going to the negative here. If I put one there, negative here, negative there. And then the positive will go to all the positives, right? And I'll just use these, literally the same wires. I can just come right off of these wires right here, just come right off there. I chose red wire on these because I had it, but if I didn't want to see the wires, I could just choose like a black wire, and then I wouldn't see it, it'd blend right in. But I thought it might look neat to have the red, so I just tried it out as an experiment. Okay, everyone, so that was just an update video on my experience with the Tiny's LEDs, and we'll see you soon in the next video. Bye-bye.